Damn, I'm out of practice. So wait, you mean to tell me that the Bears got a 1 and a 2 and another 1 and another 2? And oh, by the way, and a number 1 receiver? A legitimate number 1 receiver in DJ Moore for number 1? What world are we living in? I don't know if you're a Bears fan, a Panthers fan. I don't know what side of the aisle you are on when it comes to football. But that's an interesting trade. That's a hell of a trade. And it does a couple of different things. For the Bears, what it does is it solidifies their faith in Justin Fields. Any dumb, any knucklehead that was saying, "Hey, you got to trade Justin Fields for draft picks," they're looking at probably another team fleecing the Bears for a quarterback who has the looks of a superstar in the making. Sure, have we seen him throw like a lot? Not really. I know I watched him a lot in college, and I know that he is a terrific passer, but you have to give terrific passers things to work with, like a number one receiver. So now he has that. And now you have to give him an offensive line. I would not be surprised if Orlando Brown is signed by the Bears the moment that NFL free agency is official, because there's a negotiating window. And I'm sure that people have been talking to each other right now. So, with that, you shore up the tackle spot, most likely left tackle, although I really like Braxton Jones at left tackle, and I prefer Orlando Brown Jr. at right tackle if they were to sign him. They get the number 9 pick in the draft, which is still not bad because you have the young man from Clemson who is an edge rusher. He may still be on the board. You also have Peter Skoronski from Northwestern. You have Paris Jackson Jr. from Ohio State. They're both offensive linemen. They could go in a couple of different directions. Watch out for Texas Bijan Robinson. With the type of receivers that the Bears have, they could go out and get the all-purpose running back and really light things ablaze. I'm serious. So watch out for that name, especially if they sign 2 offensive tackles or 2 players from the offensive line during this offseason or in the next couple of days, in all actuality. For the Panthers, it just solidifies what they want to do. Now, what that is, which player that is, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. My guess is that it's either C.J. Stroud or Anthony Richardson. I would not be surprised if it's Richardson. His measurables are off the charts. The Panthers can re-sign Sam Darnold and just kind of just say, hey, we're going to put you out there. You can get some tape on. And if Darnold looks good, maybe that's a player that could be flipped for a draft pick later on down the line. That way they don't have to rush in starting Richardson right away. And if they do, oh well, if it's Bryce Young, I don't think it's Bryce Young, personally. I don't think it's Bryce Young. I think he's a little bit on the small side for the Panthers offensive line, quite honestly. A player that quarterback that measures at 5'10" have to have a offensive line that's athletic, that's quick to get off the line, and can give him some pockets in order to see where he can throw. And I don't know if the Panthers, and they have a decent offensive line, I don't know if they have the type of offensive line that suits Bryce Young's skill set, to be honest. That's just my honest opinion. So don't get mad at me. It's just how I think. I think it's Stroud, with the long shot being Robinson. Now, how it shapes up the rest of the draft, I don't know what the other teams are going to do. If you're the Texans, you're thinking, geez, this team has leapfrogged us. And hopefully they don't take Young if you're the Texans, because I think that's where Bryce Young is going. I think he's a better fit for the Texans. Um, I honestly think that the Cardinals are going to trade their pick. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade their pick to the Colts or to the Raiders when it's all said and done, because those are two teams that need quarterbacks. Who knows what happens with Aaron Rodgers? Wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers ends up reunited with Devontae Adams with the Raiders. There's a lot of different moving parts that's going on. But for now, and that's all I want to say, the Bears have received a 1 and a 2 and another 1 and another 2 and a number 1 receiver, damn it. How the hell did they get all those things, including a number 1 receiver for the number 1 overall pick? I'm out of practice, as you can tell, but I'm Ernest James. It's been a long ass time, and I hope you've enjoyed this video.